Hey guys, did you know this? In the US, lower-income people spend around $400 every year on lottery tickets. And by the end of the year, most of them still have zero savings. In fact, nearly half of them don't even have emergency money saved up. Now you might say, why don't they just save or invest that money instead of wasting it on lottery tickets? But from their point of view, the only thing that can change their life and financial condition is winning the lottery. Deep down, they believe hard work alone will never make them rich. To them, becoming rich means getting lucky. So basically, lottery tickets sell hope and dreams. Now a lot of you watching might think, that mindset is dumb. Because we all know the chances of winning the lottery are insanely low. Leaving your entire future dependent on luck means maybe one person out of millions succeeds while everyone else stays broke forever. But here's the interesting part. If you actually try explaining this to those people, many of them will think you are the idiot. Some might even get offended, even though you were genuinely trying to help. And that's exactly why this book teaches such an important lesson. Humans are not logical. Humans are psychological. Everybody believes they're making perfect decisions for their life right now. But years later, when they look back, they realize they should have done things differently. And when it comes to money decisions, it doesn't matter whether someone is poor, middle class, or rich, most people make decisions emotionally first, then use logic later to justify those emotions. Fear. Greed. Status. Validation. That's what actually controls people. And because of that, there are lessons we usually learn way too late in life, lessons we should have learned earlier. So today, I'm gonna share some powerful lessons from this book about psychology, money, and mindset. Lessons that can help you avoid bad financial decisions and become financially free faster. And before we continue, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss important videos like this. So let's get started. Lesson number 1, true wealth is what you don't see. Luxury cars. Fancy vacations. Instagram flex posts. Designer clothes. Those are the things we can see. But what we don't see is the massive car loan. The EMI payments. The stress from working non-stop. The anxiety. The family fights happening behind closed doors. What we see is usually not the full picture. But without realizing it, these flashy things trick our brain into thinking, damn, I wish I had that life too. We assume they're happy just because they look rich. But the truth is, many people buy expensive things so others will respect them. Ironically, people don't respect them, they respect the car. When a Lamborghini passes by, nobody says, "Wow, what an amazing human being." They say, "Yo, what a car." That's why society programs us to believe being rich means having expensive stuff to show off. But real wealth is freedom. Real wealth means having control over your time. Because the most valuable thing money can buy is freedom over your own life. If you've got millions but no time to enjoy it because you're constantly stressed and trapped in work, what's the point? That's why the author says, spending money to impress others is the fastest way to stay poor. If someone buys a $60,000 car, you still don't know whether they're actually wealthy or broke. But one thing is certain. They now have $60,000 less. Lesson number 2, everything has a price. Imagine you want a car worth $15,000. You've got 3 choices. Pay for it honestly. Buy a cheaper car. Steal someone else's car. Now obviously, 99% of people won't choose the third option because they understand that even if they get the car today, the future consequences could destroy their life. The short-term benefit is visible. The long-term cost is hidden. And that's exactly how investing works too. If you want to become rich through investing, you have 2 choices. Option 1. Invest in assets that give strong long-term returns like index funds or stocks. But the price you pay is uncertainty, patience, learning, and emotional discipline. Option 2. Keep your money in safe places like savings accounts, fixed deposits, or gold where returns are lower but you feel emotionally comfortable. That comfort is the price. Most people choose comfort over growth. Why? Because buying fancy things gives instant satisfaction. But investing in yourself or in boring long-term assets doesn't feel exciting. People will spend crazy money on vacations, furniture, and gadgets, but hesitate to invest in skills, education, or assets that actually improve their future. The author explains it perfectly. Wealth grows slowly through compounding, but destruction can happen overnight. Lesson number 3, getting rich is hard. Staying rich is harder. There are many ways to get rich. But there's only one way to stay poor. Bad money management. When someone has no money, there's nothing to control. But once someone starts making real money, self-control becomes everything. That's why becoming rich and staying rich require two different skill sets. And interestingly, most wealthy people today are self-made. Meanwhile, a huge percentage of lottery winners and rich families lose their wealth within a decade. Why? Because money without discipline disappears fast. That's why you need a survival mindset. The author gives 3 important rules. Rule 1, become financially unbreakable. Your emotions shouldn't collapse every time the market crashes. Real estate, gold, stocks, every market goes through cycles. Smart investors don't panic during crashes. They use crashes as opportunities. Rule 2, leave room for mistakes. Every financial plan should include a backup plan. Because life never goes exactly how you expect. That's why diversification matters. Rule 3. Stay optimistic about the future, but paranoid about risks. Believe good things will happen. But always stay alert. The book gives 2 powerful real-life examples. First is Ronald Read. This man worked ordinary jobs like janitor and gas station attendant his whole life. But through saving and long-term investing, he quietly built a fortune worth millions of dollars. On the other hand, Richard Fuld had elite education, powerful connections, and huge income. Yet financial collapse destroyed everything. The lesson? Your biggest problem usually isn't low income. It's poor money management. Poor people think, when I make more money, then I'll learn to manage it. Rich people think, if I learn to manage small amounts properly, bigger money will naturally come. Lesson number 4, saving equals freedom. There are 3 types of people. People who save money. People who think they can't save money. People who think they don't need to save money. And if you're watching videos like this, you're probably not in the 3rd category. We've all heard since childhood. Save your money. But why is saving actually so important? Because every dollar you save today buys freedom for your future self. The author says something powerful. Even if your salary is small, you can still become wealthy if you consistently save and invest. But if you never save at all, becoming wealthy is almost impossible. Final life lessons from the book. Make financial decisions independently. Don't buy things just to impress people. Live below your means. The worst financial mistake is spending tomorrow's income today. Enjoy simple and free things like reading, exercising, walking, podcasts, and learning. Always keep an emergency fund so you never have to sell investments during hard times. Let compounding work uninterrupted for years. Have a long-term investment strategy. According to the author, index funds are one of the best choices for most people. The key ingredients for financial success are patience, consistency, and long-term optimism. A lot of people say they want a millionaire lifestyle. But what they actually mean is they want to spend millions. And that's the opposite of becoming a millionaire. So yeah guys, that's it for today's video. If you learned something valuable, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss powerful videos like this. And comment below, what topic should I make the next video on? If you enjoyed this video, drop a like. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.